Hey, what's up? What's up, guys? How you doing? It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. All right, so what we got here, it's a Forza 7, Forza Motorsport 7, released on November 7th, 2017, along with the Xbox One X. To me, this game has always been a showcase of what Xbox One X can do. Why? Because we're getting not only very outstanding graphics here, but we're getting them with 4K, native 4K, 60 frames per second, high dynamic range. Now you're going to ask, well, how do you actually achieve this? How do you were able to record this in 4K 16 HDR? Well, first of all, you got to have a really beefy PC. But above all, you're going to need a really powerful GPU and a memory RAM. I just so happen to have 2080 RTX 2080 from EVGA that I have overclocked on top of 64 gigabytes Kingston memory RAM DDR4, and that's how I'm able to record this. I'm using AverMedia. I like AverMedia Rex Central, which is GC573, way better than Elgato 4K60 Pro. Elgato 4K60 Pro, they need to work on their user interface and their software for that device. It's a sad thing that they have a device that's $400, but they have a very crappy 4K Windows capture video utility software. They really need to work on the software. However, having said that, you can still record at 4K 60 with HDR on Elgato. However, you cannot put a camera on there. You cannot put a microphone like I'm doing right now. So AverMedia for $300, it's far better deal. Okay. But we're not here to talk about it. We're here to talk about recording in 4K and HDR. I'm recording this in 60 frames per second with high dynamic range and native 4K at 100 megabits per second. Now, that's a lot of stress for your graphics card, for your CPU, and also for your hard drive. And then think about how long it will take just for this video to be uploaded to YouTube. But why am I doing this? People ask me, did you stop making videos about the TV? No. I'm actually planning doing some comparisons with KS8000. I want to go back to KS8000 a little bit, and I also want to go back to X900E, because I've done pretty much everything there is to be done on the Q8FN until something else comes along. So I want to focus a little bit on KS8000, X900E Sony, and TCL R617. Alright, but why am I doing these videos? A lot of people have been asking me this question. Well, here's the deal. I did promise everyone that I will bring you 4K HDR videos this year. And that's really what I want to do. I want to give you the ability on YouTube for you to look and see some of these 4K HDR games, so you can make a decision whether or not you should upgrade from Xbox One S to the X, or whether or not you should go ahead and purchase a PlayStation 4 Pro, upgrade from the original PlayStation 4 to Pro. And I think when you look at these 4K HDR videos, you will be able to make a decision whether or not you want to purchase a certain game, or you can look at the comparisons between the two and you can make your own decisions. Alright, because you can't, guys, when I do the videos on the television, you can't see HDR through a camera. Let me repeat this one more time. You cannot see high dynamic range through a camera. When I do those videos, I let you know what I'm seeing. I give you my opinions. I give you my thoughts and opinions when I'm telling you how the picture looks and how I have adjusted it. But you can't judge that television or that HDR game through a camera lens. I don't care how powerful of a camera megapixel you have and resolution, you still cannot depict that HDR through that camera, especially through video. And I don't do those videos to show you, hey, look, this is how it looks. I do them to tell you how the picture settings look on this certain television model, and then I let you know this is what I'm seeing, this is how it looks, these are my experiences with these picture settings. Okay, so point being is, the only way you can truly appreciate the 4K HDR is if you feed your TV a true 4K native HDR maximum bitrate source. If you're doing that, like I'm doing it and uploading those videos to YouTube, that's why it takes so long to process. Then from there you will be able to see exactly, you know, what HDR and 4K can do. Even with this game, you will appreciate, oh, look how smooth this is at 60 FPS and 4K and HDR. Now, please keep in mind, this is a big file. It will take a long time for this video to be processed. And that's my main reasoning behind all of this, you know. Because believe me, this is costing me too to upload these videos, but I do it for you, you know. And I hope that other people get encouraged to start pumping up the videos in 4K and HDR, because you can tell how great that game looks on 1080p being uploaded with some very low bitrate, 1080p compressed. You can tell. Okay, you can see exactly how it's going to look when you start playing it on your TV. You can't see it through that video. You can only see it if you upload it to a very high bitrate. This is the car that I created. This right here. This Jeep, police Jeep. I totally forgot that I even made that, but I did. Long time ago, 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? Yeah, something like that. And as you can see, it looks beautiful. 4K and HDR looks beautiful here. Runs smooth. Like I said, to me, this game, it's one game that I would say showcased what the Xbox One X can do on the launch date in native 4K, 60 frames per second. Alright, so I'm going to end this video. Hopefully this video gives you some insight on the 4K HDR 60 frames per second and why I do these videos. Also remember, this is the Xbox One X version. It's not a PC version. It's the Xbox One X version. And both Xbox One X version and PC version are very identical. You would be hard-pressed to find. I mean, there's some differences, but remember, these are small, little, tiny differences. Both of these versions look amazing. So, well, there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video in 4K 60 FPS HDR. I am going to try to work on another video comparison between the PlayStation 4 Pro and the Xbox One X. Resident Evil 2. I'm going to work on that video today. Sometime today I'm going to work on that. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you. Thank you for watching.